Erica was the first of us to get off the bus. Despite her trembling figure and the visible fear in her eyes, we exchanged supportive glances. Her gaze seemed to say good luck to me, and with a quick nod, I tried to convey that everything would be fine. However, the fear and taunts of Thomas and his gang were like a sinister echo that receded with each step Erica took off the bus. They laughed and hurled insults at her. She ran away with tears welling up in her eyes. She didn't look back at any point, just trying to get away from danger. Sandra, seeking refuge, sat down next to me, and Pedro approached too, forming a kind of protective barrier. Thomas's eyes were full of hatred, while Jake and Terry seemed eager to unleash their pent-up violence. I took Sandra's hand in a reassuring gesture. She looked at me and, through a trembling smile, expressed her gratitude. Pedro, keeping his gaze forward, was nervous, and with anxiety invading his body. For my part, I kept watching through the rearview mirror, monitoring every move of our harassers. When it was Sandra's turn to get off, she stumbled slightly, overwhelmed by the tension of the moment. As she left the bus, she put her hand over her mouth and began to cry, overcome with fear. The sob was lost amidst the laughter and taunts of Thomas and his henchmen. Pedro and I were the only ones left on the bus, facing an uncertain and dangerous future. With a knot in our stomachs and the determination to protect each other, we prepared for what awaited us. The tension skyrocketed the moment Pedro, the third to descend, brushed my hand as an act of solidarity before rushing towards the bus door. His descent was rushed and unfortunate. He tripped and fell, injuring himself slightly. From their privileged positions on the bus, Thomas and his henchmen leaned out the windows, cruelly mocking his stumble. Aware that time was running out, I prepared for my own escape. Just as I jumped to get off the bus, a sinister and familiar murmur echoed in my ears: "Run, rabbit, run fast, the big bad wolf is coming." In an instant of terror, I realized that the bus driver had transformed into the man in the gray coat, who smiled maliciously at me as he closed the doors behind me. "Run!" I heard my younger self scream. Without a second thought, I did. As fast as I could, as I realized that it didn't take long for the bus to stop, allowing those three to get off, who are now chasing after me.
Times on the tightrope, looking down, thinking who will stop the fall, who holds the net. You look at the abyss, but not the path. You worry about who's coming behind. You don't step with certainty, fear prevents you. How many times do you allow it? You refuse to look up, you shut up and just sink. You're lost and you accept it. They tell you a magic pill, a new world where there's no need to fear. You are the king, fall and keep going, that's what you must do. They give you a magic pill, you accept it and follow the rabbit. Remember Alice, fall and keep going, that's what you must do. Place you say where you can be happy, be yourself. That door is false, what you see through the window is not a paradise, the brick road is. Why and your fingers aren't enough. You count your friends and you have fingers to spare. You wanna give up, the walk is heavy. You don't know what you're carrying, but it's hard to keep going. No, my friend, no, my brother, my sister, the kindness of a stranger will surprise you. A friend will lift you up. A distant love will guide you. So much to do, to love.